All right, so it is Monday, guys, after a gorgeous weekend outside, right? I hope you got out there and did something fun. I'm telling you, I spent the entirety doing yard work, and I gotta tell you, a little achy, right? And that brings me to this topic. How much flexibility work have you been doing? Do you wake up in the morning, feel aches and pains? Do you, after going for a long walk, start to have the knees act up a little bit? Lower back, is it bothering you after you sit for too long? So, all of this comes down to this topic we're covering this week: flexibility, your flexibility range, your lack thereof in certain areas of the body causing complications. Here's a good example. Hey, are you an athlete? And do you walk with your feet out? If you try to reach for your toes and pull your toes towards you as you're reaching for them, can you get there? If the answer is no, then you have kinetic chain issues. And you've been trained to have that because it helps with your sports, but it doesn't lead to longevity. So this is the kind of topics I want to go into. If you're going for a long walk and you notice that the inside of your knees hurting, when you do your flexibility work, when you start trying to balance, do you notice that your knee may cave in or your foot might flatten? These are the things I'm talking about. They're called relative flexibilities, which means your body falls into a pathway that it's been trained, even though it's ineffectual kinetic alignment. Now, another topic too is synergistical dominance. Like, let's say your prime mover, let's say your glutes are supposed to be, the prime mover for an exercise, and it's not because everything else around it is taking over. That's the synergistical dominance. Another problem is the flexibility that goes into that. So self-myofascial release, foam rolling, and static stretching is the big go-tos for all of this kind of stuff. And then after we stretch everything out, we reincorporate it back in. So this is a big topic. Like, this is going to take me the entire week to go over. But I want you to think about those questions. Do you have aches and pains that you can't explain? Do you walk with your feet turned out? When you go to reach your toes, can you reach them? And do you feel that after you do some like normal amount of like housework and stuff, that you have aches that you can't really relate to? It's most likely probably related to your flexibility, and we're going to cover this. So I want you to send me some questions. Send me some things that you've had going through your mind. Why does this hurt? But this is when I'm doing this, so that we can answer these questions throughout the course of the week. Because we're going to be outside all summer. It's here, and we're going to be doing stuff, and we don't want to wake up the next day hurting, so that we can go back out and do it again, right? All right, so send me those questions. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.